All right, well, first off, congratulations. Since you arrived, our athletics program this year has taken huge strides with two national championships and a Final Four appearance. So, congrats on that.
Yeah, thank you. No, exciting. I mean, it's exciting for our coaches and students who work so hard to get there. It's awesome.
Now, what are your hopes for our spring sports after such a successful fall?
You guys are going in year one with Coach Bosch. I know you guys have been working incredibly hard, in the fall and during the winter break and so forth. So, I just really enjoy watching the teams compete, and I think, I think there's no reason why our teams won't work hard, compete hard, and have some success.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have like a 5-year plan for all the sports programs here at Syracuse?
That's a great question, Kelsey, and I can tell you when I was hired, I got here about 6 months ago, and I said, let's get through this first year so I can kind of understand the lay of the land and where we're at and where we want to go from that standpoint. But again, maybe not so much a 5-year plan, but more of a plan that, I want to make sure that we have a culture where we focus on you and all of our students. We've got 615 students who work incredibly hard, and I want to make sure that when we make decisions, we always keep in mind how that impacts you and our other student athletes. And so I think when you do see us put together a strategic plan, a huge emphasis will be placed on socially.
Now, I'm sure you've seen or aware of what the softball team has been doing on social media, the Orange for Orange. Do you think there's anything you want to do that with all of the sports teams to make everyone feel more connected?
Yeah, I give you and your teammates and Coach Bosch a lot of credit. It's amazing. I'm on Twitter. I don't tweet, but I'm on Twitter and I follow, all of our teams. And I can tell you the amount and the type of stuff that kind of promotes that togetherness in one team. But I also think it helps with recruiting, because I think,
Mm-hmm.
potential recruits see how much fun you guys are having, how hard you're working, and how you kind of communicate that. And I've told Coach Bosch a lot that I really appreciate and respect how you guys have handled the transition. I think it's awesome how, I feel like at every athletic event I go to, I see, 4 or 5, 10 softball student athletes. And next thing I know, you guys are tweeting out. If we have multiple events going on at the same time, I know half you go to one event, the other hand just social media like you guys, because I think it's been an awesome thing.
Yeah, I've actually really liked that campaign that we've been doing. And I think it'd be
Yeah.
really great for everybody to do it too.
Yeah. Have you heard from any of the other students on other sports teams that thought about doing it, or?
Not too much, but I can probably ask more around once school starts up again.
Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, because again, I think sometimes administrators can tell them, hey, that'd be cool if you guys did that. But if a fellow student said that.
Now, just one final question. So I've read that you're pretty successful with fundraising and raising money for sports programs, like you did at Boise State. Now, do you have any plans in regards to the spring sport program specifically for raising money for like facilities and such?
There's no question that we need to improve facilities for a lot of our sports, and the two sports that stick out right away to me are next to the softball stadium, and then we have a women's volleyball program, as you know, that plays in the women's building, which is outdated. They really don't have adequate locker room space, and those are things we definitely need to address. I know our cross country and track and field programs have facility needs in terms of their locker room space and so forth. So there's no doubt, my background is fundraising, and knock on wood, we've had a lot of success with fundraising, and that'll be a priority for me to make sure we fundraise for a lot of our Olympic experience for all of our students, whether it be the football player, the women's basketball player, or the softball player. We want to make sure we give you guys a great experience, and part of that experience is having locker rooms and facilities that are exciting to be a part of and compete in.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
But that'll be a big priority for us.
Yeah, that'll definitely help with recruiting and just getting us up to the next level.
Yep. Yeah, I could not agree more with you on that. And I can tell you, when we were at Boise State for a lot of our Olympic sports, and it had a huge impact on recruiting, and just the experience that our student athletes had while they were with us there. So there's no doubt we'll focus hard on upgrading our facilities.
All right, well, those are all my questions. Thank you so much for your time.